Walking Macau Streets. Dear Lord, show me a sign. Give me a map. Oh yeah.
I just want to show you how cool this blue building is. This is kind of at the start of our street right here. Here's Grandview Casino. And there's always been a decent Thai community here. I don't know about always, but the last few hundred years anyways. And there used to also be something called the Irish Bar, which is over here as well. We're gonna walk in a little bit. So that's basically what we just walked down the street right here, kind of under the transit line, parallel with the Jockey Club. We saw a couple of casinos along the way, the Grand Dragon, and there's two of them, hotel slash casinos. And then if we were to continue down, okay, we're gonna start this film right here. There's this kind of cool little space that you can go down and through there into that little space right there, which is a small park that's connected to Olympic Stadium and also to the skyway system that's right over there. You can walk down this whole skyway and it goes right into Taipa. But this particular spot right here, we're next to this kind of cool looking blue apartment building, and we're going to be walking down this Target street right here called Estrada, Governador, Albano y Oliveira. You can see the street sign right there. And what we're going to do is walk along the Jockey Club, the Macau Jockey Club, where they do horse racing. And we're just gonna kind of talk about that a little bit. And that's actually gonna be all gone in the future. I don't know what it's gonna be. We'll kind of maybe do some speculation about that. So stay tuned, and we're gonna be walking down this major street, highlighting stuff along the way, and also kind of showing that Jockey Club to some degree, that as much as we can. Okay, so yeah, this is kind of a cool little spot. If we went all the way down in that way, we could go all the way down into that one, but I think what I'm gonna do instead is we're gonna go behind us in a minute. But I just want to show you how cool this blue building is. This is kind of at the start of our street right here, and you have all these tall buildings and that little skyway that goes right through it. And then that little circle thing that we saw, there's another entrance right here, so people are coming and going out of that. And we're gonna go within these blue buildings. I should probably highlight that, but just real briefly, I feel like I should show it since I talked about it. But you can see this little park down here. So this little park, there's kids playing in this space, dog walking as well. Yeah, this is just what it looks like. And then I'm gonna turn off the camera and go back up. But just so you kind of get an idea of this space. So people can walk along that skyway all the way across, and they can go right into Taipa, right over that way. So we're gonna turn the camera off and come back out up there. Okay, so we're gonna come on out, and so we are gonna go back to our Target street, but we're gonna go through the middle of this blue building right here. You'll see the context of it when we go in, and I'll highlight a little bit so you can get some context of why it's an interesting building. It's a really interesting architectural design. Some nice lanterns as well. So I'll go in, show that, and then we're gonna go down our Target street along the Jockey Club. The other nice thing about this one is that it's all pedestrian, car free. So you can see that you can actually walk here freely without any car issues at all. And you also have the interestingly well-designed buildings as well. So the buildings kind of have a nice shape, like a swirly shape. We're gonna go right over there in a second, and then we'll continue down our street next to the, let me kind of take a look at this real quick. So yeah, this shape, this building right here is right at the corner where we started at. Some kind of interesting looking architecture. Okay, so let's navigate down this way, come around this way, and then straight ahead you can see the Jockey Club. And yeah, the Jockey Club, their contract just ended. Actually, I saw some of the employees yesterday. They were there was more expats than I thought that worked there. So we're gonna navigate around like this, come around this corner. Yeah, years ago I met some horse riders that also worked for the Jockey Club, but the ones that I saw yesterday, I think they were involved in management. So I think they let go some of the foreign ones during COVID, but they probably kept the managers and such. So yeah, basically they've had horse racing here for, I don't know, 100 years or so? In Macau, 100 years. I don't know I don't think this space has been here 100 years. I think it was another space up in the northern part of Macau, closer to what's now the border. Here's Grandview Casino. And then if you're curious, that's a light rail transit line, so we'll probably see some train go by in a little bit, and I'll try to focus on it when it does. So here's the casino. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna keep on going down. This is all this type of area, so this is all kind of residential that lives in that direction. I never really noticed this. Let me just walk in here real quick. I never really noticed this before. There's like a little restaurant in here and Ami Rice. All these lockers, you can store things. Huh, okay. I see this a lot on the Macau side. We're on the Taipa side. Okay. So let's keep on walking down. All these kind of gold stuff, I think this is a pawn shop, I think. So there's like a couple of them right here. And I think those are because of this hotel right here. There's also a casino in there too. So that there's always tourists in that area. Money exchange right here. So there's actually 2 hotels, and I think they both have casinos as well. So people do stay here. So there's a few things that cater towards them. All of that right there, exchange places. Here's a Royal Mart. So that's a popular grocery shop. Macau has tons of wines. You can see a whole row of wines. So we're going to go over to this Thai temple in a second. We're walking kind of through the McDonald's part. There's another casino right here, Grand Dragon Hotel. But let's just go through here real quick. There we go. So right over here we have the Thai temple. And we'll come all the way down to the beginning part. And there's always been a decent Thai community here. I don't know about always, but the last few hundred years anyways. And they're actually bringing in a lot more Thai people recently. So I heard in the casinos that the Thai community is expanding quite a bit. There's a preference for Thai people to be living and working in Macau as part of the foreign community. I think historically the Filipino and Indonesian have been the highest of Southeast Asia by pretty large numbers, but Thailand apparently used to be back when it was Portuguese. And then I heard that what happened was when the changeover happened and China took possession of this over Macau, over Portugal, there was a transition. So it used to be like a Thai neighborhood, Thai nightlife area, a lot of Thai people, and I guess they all kind of were, I don't know, they were, Filipino Indonesian population was more favored. So they basically kind of dwindled in numbers. This is new. They just built this this little crosswalk. There wasn't one before. And this goes all the way down. So this street is called, I think it's called Kwang Tong is the other one down that way. And this one goes all the way down. They're building something here, and then there's a Nova Centro Mall down in that direction. But we're gonna keep on continuing down our street. Actually, this looks kind of new as well. This I don't recall seeing this appliance store before. So yeah, the Jockey Club is on the other side. The main entrance to the Jockey Club is over there. But of course it's horse racing, so they do require a lot of space. We'll keep on walking down, of course. Michelin Awards. Ving Kai. So this one has been winning a lot of Michelin awards. Okay, so now we're in Nam Son. So the bus stop for Nam Son. Got all these apartment buildings to the right. We'll highlight that in a moment. Let's walk down in that for a second. So yeah, this whole space, it's called Nam Son. We're just gonna walk in real quick. It's kind of a cool space. It's a lot of oh, this one's Himalayan. That's a Nepal food. So we're gonna go in and then back out again. And they used to have some different bars here. There used to be a bar called Sports Bar that was there, and they used to have like these like airplane barracks over there, some kind of military installation, and those are all removed. And there used to also be something called the Irish Bar, which is over here as well. We're gonna walk in a little bit. Huh, there was nothing in here before, and now there's this giant tent kind of thing in the middle. So I don't know what that's all about, but it is a pretty cool space to film though. Got some nail shops, beauty shops. This is some pretty prime real estate right there. Have the two sides with windows on both sides. They used to have a place called the Irish Bar that was I think where this local used to be. Maybe one of these two. That's all gone. Looks like this one they're gonna build, it's like a stove fire, maybe a restaurant, maybe. Okay, so we're gonna go back into our Target Street. We're gonna follow. Here's another one of these iconic pork chop bun types of places. And now we're gonna be walking directly towards the Jockey Club. All these places to sit outside. And straight ahead is the Jockey Club, which is not gonna be there for long. And I don't know if they're gonna take down the buildings or if they're gonna do something different. But there's definitely a lack of space in Taipa, so I can see that maybe there's a intention to build maybe over there, or they're gonna turn it into something different. I mean, like use the space but make it into something else. They also just recently created this parking lot. That parking lot wasn't there before. That median wasn't, there's like a median in between. So now they have this different kind of style. The Koi. That one has bubble tea. Wellness. That's the future Macau right there. They want to build it into more of a wellness center. And there's also a station for the Jockey Club as well, which is kind of interesting. So I think I'm gonna just go a little bit further, and then I'm going to explain this this building coming up. And it's a jockey club. But then straight ahead you have this kind of strange building that's really, really long. I don't know the history of that, but on one side it's really beautiful. The apartments are quite large. This is a different street right here, Kwang Tong. That goes all the way down to Nova Mall, down that way. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go across. And we're just gonna highlight by looking down this way with the jockey club directly across. And I'm gonna go into this park and try to give a little context to everything. But yeah, straight ahead they have this the station, and then you can come out of that light rail transit station. There's also a nice park down in here, park benches, and then right across is a Jockey Club of Macau. So that's basically what we just walked down the street right here, kind of under the transit line, parallel with the Jockey Club. We saw a couple of casinos along the way, the Grand Dragon, and there's two of them, hotel slash casinos. And then if we were to continue down, we would go all the way down this way, and down at the end there's another hotel. I can't remember the name, but it's probably at least a good 5-minute walk or so. So I'm not going to take it, but I'm going to end it right in this spot. So you got another little taste of Macau for you. 2024. Let's check out Macau. Come on.